I can see behind you that you have a great Star Wars collection of little trinkets or toys. Like, is there anything back there that you would say is your most favorite, or
So
something that says something
I
about
love
you?
this question. I get asked this question periodically when I do shows, or if I, luckily, usually if I'm a guest on someone else's show. Um, I didn't have a ton of Star Wars toys as a kid. I had some. I had a lot of He-Man stuff. I was kind of in a He-Man Star Wars, toss up mode, and I had a lot more. I'd say all the time, I don't think I communicated to my parents enough how much I wanted more Star Wars things. They just kept buying me the He-Man stuff because they're like, oh, he loves it. Of course, you're not going to tell them no. You're just going to be
Yeah,
thankful you got it. So I had Castle
yeah,
Grayskull. I had a lot of that stuff, but I didn't have the Millennium Falcon, and I really wanted it. I had an X-Wing. I had the Snowspeeder. I had some stuff. Um, but when I was a kid, and we moved a couple of times when I was in the third grade and eventually ended up in Alabama, but in the process of moving, I lost the one toy that I had as a kid when it was Star Wars toy that was my absolute favorite. And of course, as we do when we grow up and through the magic of eBay, we can retrack down, we can refine those things. So for me, it was the Han Solo blaster. And this is the Return of the Jedi labeled one. They made them for
nice.
Empire and for Star Wars. But I still have this guy. I don't think it doesn't have batteries in it. It makes a terrible whining sound that's supposed to sound like a blaster. But I have this. I recollected it. Unfortunately, it's not my original. But this was my favorite toy as a kid because it allowed me to pretend to be Han Solo. And I have always said my two favorite Star Wars characters are Han Solo and R2-D2. Luke Skywalker was great and all. He had
Uh,
magic powers, but Han Solo was somebody that I could be. Like, he was a normal dude. It didn't always work out for him. Same reason I love Indiana Jones. He was just a dude and he kind of lucked into it. And for whatever reason, even as a kid, I could relate to that. So a toy that I could use to pretend to be Han Solo, that was right up my alley.